Today we took a scenic tour trip through some small towns in Georgia between Atlanta and Augusta north of I-20. Of course, it's a 2-hour drive on I-20 to Conyers, where we ate lunch at Jim and Nick's Barbecue. Loved their mini corn muffins. We had 2 servings of these and took another serving home for later. We also ordered their brisket loaded potato skins. I had fried catfish with collard greens and barbecue corn, and Mark had the brisket chili and salad. Definitely a 5-star for Jim and Nick Barbecue. They have 47 restaurants throughout the Southeast. After lunch, we drove out to Harrelson Mill Covered Bridge in Conyers, Georgia, now known as the Rockdale County Covered Bridge, which was built in 1997. It is 150 feet long, 36 feet wide, and it has a clearance of 14 foot 6 inches. So yes, our RV would fit through it if we needed to. It is the first of its kind built in Georgia since the 1890s. The bridge is immediately north of Harrelson Mill District, and the setting comprises of Harrelson Mill House, a general store, the old mill site, and blacksmith shop. Next, we drove through Monroe, Georgia, which I have 2 sisters and other relatives that live there. No, we didn't stop and visit because all of them were at work. Well, since everybody was at work, we decided to take a few extra pictures here of some of the older homes there in Monroe. And then we're just heading our way on back into Social Circle. Now in Social Circle, legend has it a group of men were sitting in a circle, having their usual drinks, were approached by a stranger, been invited to join the group, and pleased with the hospitality, he exclaimed, "This is surely a social circle." And that is how Social Circle got its name. Then on to Rutledge, Georgia, surrounded by cotton fields and a quaint little town. In the mid-1850s, Rutledge was a popular railroad town. The train station is still there, informing travelers that it's 58 miles to Atlanta and 112 miles to Augusta. The Rutledge Hardware is basically an amazing museum that sells plumbing. They also have a gazebo decorated for Halloween and several vintage homes. So, on to Greensboro, a population of 3,648, halfway between Atlanta and Augusta, just north of I-20. It was named after Major General Nathaniel Greene in 1781. It's near Lake Oconee, a great place to visit. Greensboro downtown district consists of more than 96 buildings built between 1885 and the 1930s in a variety of popular architectural styles. It was listed on the National Registry of Historical Places in 1982. Built in 1807, is Georgia's oldest masonry jail. It was used until 1895, and it is now the L.L. Wyatt Museum. On into Washington, Wilkes County, Georgia. Washington, for a brief time, was Georgia's state capital during the American Revolutionary War, the place where the Confederacy voted to dissolve itself, effectively ending the American Civil War. There are several historical buildings in Washington, to include Wilkes County Courthouse, the Robert Toome House State Historical Site, and many more. There are many Victorian homes and antebellum homes there. Continuing on through Lincolnton toward Augusta to cross over the Strom-Thurmond Lake just outside Sunset to make Georgia, the lake is known to many Georgians, this lake is known as Clark Hill Lake. This ends our day with a beautiful sunset. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.